I got a lot of comments saying, what if you're married to that person? How can you leave a marriage? Isn't this outside of God's will for your life? Sometimes we get married outside of God's will and outside of God's timing, because God's will for our lives is essentially to be whole and complete within Him first, and that's when He sends you a partner who is whole and complete in Him as well. So the two of you aren't dependent on one another for joy, happiness and peace, because you get that from your one and only source being God. So that's God's plan for our lives. Now, I know that, many of you got married for different reasons, circumstances, and all of that. I was about to get married to my ex, but that's when God stepped in and abruptly ended that relationship. But it is okay no matter where you are. I won't be telling you to leave that person or stay with them, but what I can say is God never intended for you to be in a situation where there is so much pain, where there is so much turmoil. Just as God uses people to bless you, we also have an enemy who uses people to curse you and to make your life worse. So you also need to understand, is God evident in that situation? Is God present in that relationship? And you will know by the way it makes you feel. If it is causing you so much pain and turmoil, then God is not in it, because God is not a God of confusion. So I would say pray about it and really be earnestly seeking God, and He will show you the right way out of it, or to stay in it and possibly transform yourself and therefore transform your relationship. And lastly, and most importantly, God is very serious about you and about His plan for your life. And if the enemy has put people to hold you back from His plan, God will remove that by His power and grace.